Miss Oliver, I should have written you sooner, but I could not. Less than 3 weeks ago, Trina was here. Then a sudden, brief, hopeless illness, and she was gone. Quickly. So quickly. Nothing can ever take her away from us. We said that once, years ago. But we had forgotten about death. With those light steps of hers, she has outdistanced us. Roger and I are separated. The bond that held us so very close has been broken. So there's nothing else to do. Please, please think of us sometimes, Miss Oliver. Train leaves at 11, Roger, so I'd better be starting down at the station.
Julie, look, before you leave, I want you to know I don't blame you. You should leave me. I can't think of a reason in the world for you not to. I'm licked, Julie.
You're not licked, Roger. It's just us. We're licked as far as our being together is concerned. When something really came along that hit us hard enough, we couldn't face it together. For the past few weeks, we've just been two indifferent strangers living in the same house. It just hasn't worked out.
Oh, I don't know. I just haven't been able to think straight these last few weeks. It's only the day before she took sick that she asked me for a quarter. And I refused her. And then she asked me to take her to a movie, and I said, no, run along, I'm too busy.
I know. It was the same with me. I was trying on her dress for the birthday party, and she was so excited she couldn't stand still. I said, I'll never try a dress on you again. And I never did.
Oh, why do such things have to happen, Julie?
Well, that must be the man for my throat.
Look, dear, isn't there some way that...
I'm afraid not, Roger.
No, I guess you're right. It would never be quite the same, would it? Well, I'll open the door.
Pardon me, may I come in?
Why, Miss Oliver.
I do hope I'm not intruding, but I just had to stop by.
Oh, come in, Miss Oliver.
I can't stay but a moment. My dears, the strangest thing has happened.
Yes, Miss Oliver.
A little boy was brought to the orphanage just this morning. And would you believe it? He's exactly 2 years old. But the oddest thing is this. He's the very image of the child you asked for the first time you wrote me. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
He has blue eyes, curly hair, and the sweetest disposition.
He must be beautiful.
Mrs. Adams, believe me, he's like no other child. I'm breaking every rule of the orphanage and telling you about him. You see, there's another couple who should see him first, but, well, I would like you and Mr. Adams to just take a look at him.
Roger, do you think...
Yes, Julie, yes.
Oh, Miss Oliver, don't let that other couple see him till we do, will you?
Oh, I won't, my dear. Well, I'll expect you tomorrow, then. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Oliver.
Well, you know, Julie, if he's only 2 years old, I'd better put up that gate again. We wouldn't want the little fella to fall downstairs and break an arm, would we?
Oh, in the crib, we'll have to get that out.
Yeah, and some toys. Hey, how about an electric train?
Roger, did you hear what Miss Oliver said about him?
Sure. He's got blue eyes, curly hair, and a sweet disposition.
Oh, that might be anybody's baby. It was what she said after that.
What, darling?
The one thing that made me know he was really ours. She said, Mrs. Adams, believe me, he's like no other child.
Congratulations, Cary and Irene, on a splendid performance. You made Penny's Serenade live anew in another medium.
Thank you. It's always a privilege to be a part of this fine program, Roger.
That goes for me, too. Say, Raj, what's on the bill of fare next Sunday?
If you could only cook.
Well! that's sweet of you, Roger. But isn't it a bit sudden?
No, Cary, you don't understand. That's our story for next week. It stars Priscilla Lane. And...
Are you kidding? You mean Priscilla Lane, that little dish who's working with me in Arsenic and Old Lane?
Yeah, why?
Well, do you mean to tell me that anybody cares whether or not Priscilla Lane can cook?
The two guys in the story do.
What are those two guys?
Well, a couple of rather popular fellows called Adolphe Menjou and Humphrey Bogart.
I still don't know who they are. Oh, I know those two. Yeah, well, they think too much about food. Imagine worrying about whether or not Priscilla Lane can cook. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Well, friend, the one thing we're not kidding about is that we've got a great comedy show for you next week. Adolphe Menjou, Priscilla Lane, and Humphrey Bogart in If You Could Only Cook. Oscar Bradley will be with us as usual, assisted by Frank Tours, and so will Bud Heaston. So mark it down as a date with us, will you? Until then, this is Roger Pryor speaking for your neighborhood good Gulf dealer and saying, good night, everyone.
Priscilla Lane is a cook. Are they kidding? Why, she's a meal in herself.
Our thanks to Martha Chevins for Penny Serenade. Irene Dunne may currently be seen in the Universal picture Unfinished Business. Cary Grant is now making Warner Brothers' Arsenic and Old Lace and will soon be seen in the Alfred Hitchcock production Suspicion. Bud Easton speaking. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.